It's a nervous system response. It's 4 a.m. and yesterday, or actually about 2 days ago, I didn't feel so well, and I had to go to sleep early. And I woke up at 3 a.m. My brain went all crazy, and I used all my spiritual tools first. However, I still couldn't calm my nervous system down. And I don't know if you're feeling this way too, but I mean, I did everything. So even right now, I have my dragon cup to pull on dragon energy and it lights up when I have hot water in it. And this tea is my living tea, and I'm not doing it from the living tea cup away. I sort of did. And then I also have another cup, which is Mother Mary, because I want to hand it over to her. And I love this cup because, I believe in the power of water and intention. So this cup says, I'm in perfect health, I am whole. And on the back of this cup, it says, let not your heart be disturbed. Do not fear sickness, nor any other anguish. Am I not here who am your mother? Are you not under my protection? Am I not your health? Are you not happily within my fold? What else do you wish? Do not grieve nor be disturbed by anything. So I want to preface this by, even though you use spiritual tools, it's not going to get rid of your problems. Even if you use your spiritual tools, it's not going to get rid of your problems. This is life. However, it makes you better at life. And it doesn't happen maybe right away, but it eases it, and then things flow. So I'm still waiting for things to flow. So just like meditation is going to not make your problems go away, but it does make you better at life because you'll be more clear. So I have pulled out all of my spiritual tools, and then I just realized I may be doing too much. And the universe is in all chaos. What is she trying to do? So like I said, I pulled all my stuff, but you want to do things that make you feel good, and then just relax and not feel like this damn fly and not feel like it's going to take away it right away. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it is the immediate medicine, the immediate painkiller, and shifts you. However, sometimes it's there for you to go through. You have to go through the storm sometimes. It's the only way. And all storms end. This too shall pass. And so here it is. I have my blanket. This is how we take this. To call on tiger energy as well. So if you're here now, you're watching this later, you can totally laugh at me. And the thing is, the universe has to have you do things in a laughter way, in a playful way, because it's the ultimate joker. Yeah, it's the ultimate joker. So let's just clear the space right now to set the intention, because everything is so much better with intention, and it will direct it. But right now, my mind is a mental mess. It is a mess, and I had to sort it out by brain dumping it and then just realizing what is true. So I had to really question too if some of these things are my intuition that's guiding me for the answer, or is it a defense system, a nervous system response. Right now it's a nervous system response, and with the nervous system, it's kind of like your thermostat. But right now, I'm not the thermostat, I am the thermometer. So there's a thermostat and a thermometer. A thermometer will go up and down, just with the temperature that it is outside. The thermostat, however, is different. This is like what regulates your home, right? If it's too hot, it'll boost it up. And it takes a little time before it gets back to the right temperature, right? Or if it's too cold, it will cool it down. So I have to wait for these things to pass. While I'm doing that, if you're here now, it's all intention, all across time, dimension, space, and realities, even if you watch this later, because I'm doing this at 4 a.m. in the morning. I've been up since 3:30. So reclaim yourself now by just saying your name, your birth date, and then the one vibration that you want to be. I am Tui Dam, mother of Isabella Grace, born on April 3rd, 1978, and I am Luminous Grace. Breathe in deeper. Exhale slower. Smile. It stands for start my internal love engine. And allow for that stillness to be within you. I ask that this be a sacred space for our wisdom, compassion, and rest. Because rest is power. When I'm rested, I thrive. When I'm rested, I'm clear. When I'm rested, I do things so much faster. And I am more in my intuitive self as opposed to my surviving self. Breathe in deeper. Exhale slower. And allow for that stillness to be within you. Remember your magic. Remember you are magic. You are grace. You are rested. So, what cup should I drink out of now? Dragon or Mother Mary? And you know what? You can have these dualities. And right now, it is a time of duality. In one day, you can experience 3 moons at the same time, which is like where I was yesterday. And even when I was walking through, logically, I know all these things, but yet I still couldn't calm down my nervous system. And it was driving me bonkers and making me so mad. And the only thing left to do then is surrender, where you hand it over. So, I mean, I went for a walk, and I had a really good connect with one of my dot sisters. I went to a meeting, and even on the walk, there was this part of me that had a mask on, that everything was okay, even though I had all this stirring feeling inside where, like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I realized too that part of it's because I just paid rent. And to be totally transparent, is I am going through like a hard recovery time with my finances because of my colitis condition, and so I'm getting back on my feet, and just paid rent, and so now I feel like I think I have like maybe $11 to my name, but the cycle is coming again, where it's just like I feel like it's never ending. And I wanted to do all these things this week because it's not a week that I have with my little girl, and she is such a blessing. But I was like, oh, when she's gone, I'm gonna do this. So then next week I have her. I only have 4 days, and I felt all that pressure. And when I sat down to do things, I just froze. I couldn't do it. I attempted to write this email, and then I felt so fake about it. It's like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't solved this yet. And who am I to give this advice? These are the things I'm tuned into. I'm doing it too, but I'm still in the process. Yeah, the imposter syndrome came through me. And that's just part of the entrepreneur wave. And even though I know this, I couldn't pull myself out using whatever tool I had. I mean, put myself in a bath, still didn't feel that great. Like half an hour later, even used my magnesium spray, have like a whole bunch of essential oils going and candles. And I was like, oh my God, it's my nervous system trying to get control of it. Whew. The more you're aware of it though, the more you can let it flow and not necessarily fix it. And so all I could do yesterday was actually just read and then be in stillness and put myself to bed. And it was hard putting myself to bed. I tapped. So use these tools and then give yourself a gauge though. Like, where did you start out first before you use these tools? And then within 20 or 30 minutes, what's the number then? If it just moved 1, that's great. If it just moved 1 degree, that's great. Let it, surrender it, and not judge it that it has to have this one result, because you got to just go through it. And then the last part is just rest, or shut out your eyes to turn yourself down, and it will pass. So if you're experiencing that, it's a little bit of a survival, your fight or flight. It's a little bit of your nervous system regulation and your old patterns, but this is an opportunity for you to recognize where your old patterns are so that you can break free from it. It's a little bit of a low-level depression too, as well. So give yourself 3 days for it to really pass. It does take longer than you think, and I know that if you're a boss babe mom like I am, you don't like that, or an A-type personality, you definitely don't like that. But hand it over. Surrender is not weak. Hand it over. So you are strong. You're gonna figure this out. And don't do it alone. And sometimes confession like this is the best cure too, because once you get it out, it passes through. So may you be free, may you find peace, and may you have grace and courage.